And I just wanna tell you how I feel. I'm pretty sure everything's been said. Someone else come around, my brain go dead. Rushing in familiar territory, leaving things unread. All the red flags
Yo,
gone
it's your
with
girl
rose
K.E.
Girl Consuela.
Welcome back.
Hey, y'all. We here again. Yet another day.
Another day.
Another day. Another day, another dollar.
She hate me when I leave because when I leave, I never call her.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Hey.
Who are we?
Welcome back, man. This is getting to be good, ain't it? Keep pulling up on me.
Hey.
Us?
I think they kind of like us a little bit.
I think they do too.
A little bit.
Dropping stuff in them comments. That's what y'all need to be doing.
Yeah.
I want y'all to talk. I'll talk. What them old folks say? My best friend, his grandfather, when you call him, he answered the phone. He say, "Talk to me. I talk back." Hey, talk back to me, baby. I like
Talk
that.
back to me.
Okay, sorry.
What we hitting them with today? Friends.
How many of us have them?
Friends.
Yeah, let's talk about friends, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about friends. There's a lot that we can say about that. This is like a 2-part thing for us.
2, 3, 4, 5 now.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna hit on failed friendships.
Yeah, that's a good place to start. Failed friendships for sure.
So my breakout question for you is, when you have a failed friendship, would you allow friends to spin the block and rekindle that friendship?
I think it kind of depends on what they been and did.
As to why?
Yeah, it depends on what they did. Now, I am a stickler for principles. It be the principle for me when it comes to a lot of stuff. But if it's like, okay, we had a disagreement and we fell out, oh, we gonna do that.
Yeah.
You my friend. We gonna do that. We gonna disagree and we gonna fall out. But tomorrow I'm gonna text you and be like, you know what up? I'm gonna spin the block on and stuff like that. But if we done fell out like it was something that I thought was egregious, like literally that's something like I can't move past, but then we not fit to spin no blocks.
Yeah.
What's your take on that though?
I'm with you on that. Which one you right? It definitely depends on the situation and what happened as to why. Cause like having an argument, that's not really a failed friendship. Well, it depends on what the argument is. But if it's something like where you said, you can text the next day, cool. But if it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
But I'm always open to reconnecting, but it just can't be something that if you did something like you was talking, trash about me or something, like telling people my business or something like that. I don't know if I can spin the block from that.
You can't come back from
if you done lied on me.
Now if you lied on me, cause why would you do that?
What Uncle Shannon Sharp?
Why would you lie? You know how I feel about liars.
Yeah, we've been talking about that the last few episodes. You know you don't like a liar. I don't do the lying either because it don't cost nothing but to keep it a buck. And I think if you lie about something, then you really can't be trusted about anything. I can't depend on you to do nothing.
For me, I don't care how small a lie is. Cause I was cool with this girl one time. And we was like...
One time.
We were like, cool, like, that was my dog. I don't know why that girl lied to me and told me she had a whole bachelor's degree and was going back to get her master's. And I found out on down the line, she never forgot her bachelor's. She ain't even finished it. She stopped. Why you lie to me about that?
That's weird.
Why you lie to me about that? And well, she might see it now, but...
Don't care, because you lied, ma'am.
To this day, she still don't. Well, now you know that I know, but she never. But I know that's valid information.
I want to know what it is when we leave about here, because they wild. That is wild. That's unnecessary.
Who you thought I was with for New Year's?
Oh, yeah, she wild. She never finished her degree.
No, but I mean, I don't care about that. Like, why you lie to me about that? And then to go even farther and say, I'm in school to get my master's.
And wasn't in school.
She might have been, but it wasn't to get her master's. if she was even doing online. She said she was doing online, but I don't know. But I just like, why would you lie about that?
I'm really trying to.
You hungry?
Yeah, we just ate. I'm confused on why my stomach growling. Just been growling. Talking. It's trying to talk. Talk to my talk back. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't know why she would sit up and lie about stuff like that, because people do lie about things that don't make sense.
That's crazy.
I know somebody and I know one person know this story. They gonna be geeked up when they see this. I can't wait for them to shoot me a text. Somebody lied to me about like kicking it with Waka Flocka in Atlanta.
What?
We was in high school.
Maybe they wanted to be cool.
Didn't take no pictures. And as I'm hearing, this is what I don't like. I ain't gonna get into the icks, because this was one of your icks before. But people who lie unprovoked, it was an unprovoked lie.
Just lying just because.
And it was, to me,
That's crazy.
I'm not a big Waka Flocka fan. Like, I go hard in the paint. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm not a big Flocka fan. So it's not like you said it to, like, get some type of movement in our friendship or relationship or something. They would have
said Gucci Mane for you. If they wanted to flex.
Because that was weird.
How you found out? How you know they were lying? How you find out they were lying?
Because they're a liar. Because they're a liar.
When you know, you know.
You just know. That was so odd to me. So, like, friendships or people just be doing stuff but that's how you know that person's not going to be dependable. That's not going to be a long-lasting relationship when it just be simple stuff like that you can't keep it a buck about.
Have you had a lot of failed friendships?
No, I can't say. I had one, like, early on. I'll never forget, we was in the 6th or 7th grade. We went on a basketball camp. And I hope everybody I talk about on this podcast see it.
Oh my gosh, you messy.
Confront you. We had an issue. Her mom, she couldn't be trusted. She would just be doing stuff. And her mom gave me her cell phone, like my friend's cell phone, to hold on to, for us to be able to contact, like, while we were there. Mm-hmm. We were in Little Rock. We from Southeast Arkansas, so we was in Little Rock here at Euless basketball camp. Every hooper used to go to Euless basketball camp. Well, she wanted to use it, like, to call, like, boys and stuff. And, like, I'm a stiffler for stuff like that, because my mom finna be on my top. I don't get. Hey, my mama's 6 foot. My mama's 6 foot. 6 foot 220. Like, she ready. 6'1", ready to drop a hammer. Baby, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm not playing with my mama like that. You can play with your mama, but my mama find out that this didn't happen. It's gonna be on my top. I'm the leader here. I'm responsible. She done told the folks there at the doggone camp, I stole her phone. Why she do that? I really wanted to peck on her. We was roommates, so I really wanted to peck on her after that, but then it was just the respect that I had for her mom. When her mom found out, her mom was furious. I stopped coming over and hanging with her and stuff like that, because for lying on me trying to flex. Just because you couldn't get your way, that's why your mama gave it to me in the first place, because you're a liar and you're not to be trusted, and this is proving that. So that was my first one. And then I also had one when I got older.
That's when my, like, so I don't think I had, like, failed friendships prior to the one in my adult life. I just think that was a matter of people grow up and go separate ways. They just grow apart. But with my adult life, when that first one, that was, I don't even know if it counted as a failed. I mean, because we didn't beef out or, like, fuss. I mean, it was a heated discussion in the group chat. Everybody, was saying they piece and how they felt. But it wasn't like, no, forget you, da-da-da-da, we gonna fight. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So, yeah. But it still hurt, though, because those was people that I talked to, like, every day, or at least a couple times throughout the week, And then to not, still to this day, haven't seen, well, one of them have. But to not see these people or talk to these people in like 2-3 years, not even seen. It's crazy to go from that to that. Because it hurt when it's people, like you said before, when it's people that you care about and you love and truly care about. And for it to end the way it did, it was just, I feel like I feel like it could have been something that we all could have just worked through if it had been like a phone conversation or like a in person type deal. But
So did you like see it coming? Like the conversation, did you see it
No.
coming? No,
no,
you was confused.
I was very confused.
Are you still confused? Like when they explained themselves and they told you this, that, everybody shared their piece. Was it like all towards you, or was everybody airing out, how they felt about the group, or was it like everybody against you?
I felt like one person had an issue, and then another person piggybacked off that issue as just like, I'm gonna go with this flow. One of the people told me, one of the people told me straight up, you never did nothing to me personally. So that hurt me, because for you to say that I didn't do anything to you personally, you just siding with somebody else and how they feel. You're not standing on your own feelings that you have towards me. That's the part that hurt me. But we talked about it, everything. I think the last text was me congratulating certain ones on certain things and wishing certain ones the best, and it was like likewise. They said the same thing to me. So it wasn't like people cussing folks out. We gonna fight when it's on site. It wasn't nothing like that. But it still hurt though, because like I said, those were supposed to be my people. And
so when they told you like whatever it is they said, did you like
I still
what they
never
was expressing?
No, because I still never got to what specifically was said to whoever it was said to make them feel that way. I was told that something was said. I don't know what was said, how it was said. So I ain't really get to say if I said it, if it was true. Like, I don't know, because I don't know what was said.
Yeah.
But
I think with like relationships and friendships, people be tiptoeing and stuff. When like I think transparency is like the most important thing. They owed you that. I really feel like they should have told you exactly what said. Because when I come to you,
you gonna say
when I come to you as a woman, I'm gonna tell you like what was said, how it was said, and like did you say that? That's really what I'm coming to say, because I feel like as a friend, if I can't be clear as day with you, I don't want nothing to be muddy. Then that's an issue.
But
so
I
can
will
see
say
what you said there.
I will say there were times where I was the problem. I can hold myself accountable for things that I did or things that I said or situations that happened. I'm not going to just say these people were they the problem and I'm innocent. No. I was definitely the problem before. I'm human. I make mistakes. We all do. And I can own up to those mistakes. So it wasn't all them. Well, that situation was, because that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. But just the friendship as a whole over the years, I was definitely the problem before. I have been the problem before. I had my fair share of not being as good of a friend as I should have been. Yeah. So,
but I think as we could grow and continue to grow, and as we continue to learn people and the people we're around and learn ourselves, because that's all the growth that I'm obviously talking about. I think, would you be willing to spin the block? Because you just asked earlier about spinning the block on friendships, and it kind of depends. Like, was it a principle that should have been stood on? Because obviously I don't want to get into it, with all these people here. I hope you able to reconnect with them people in the future. But like, was it a principle thing, or was it something that?
For me, it was just like, I didn't have an issue with what was being brought to me. Because if somebody said that X, Y, and Z was said, okay, cool, but be specific so I can defend myself or say yes, that did happen, or no, this didn't happen. I didn't have no room to be like, yeah, it did happen, or because I don't know the specifics of it. So, but to your question, I would be friends with them again. I with those people. Now, the friendship I had here recently, that one was more so of a principle type deal, because that was a situation where I was in a friendship and I was the giver all the time. Yeah. Like in all areas, financial, advice, just all the areas of a friendship, I was doing all the giving. And I don't mind being a giver. But if you're a friendship and that got to go both ways. Like, I can't just always be the one there for you all the time. So that one, And I also realized that friendship was more so like a party friend type deal. Like,
boy, there you go. The types of friends
Yeah.
that we have. That
That
is
was
another
more
whole nother
so-
topic.
That's that kind of friendship that was. I now looking back and analyzing the whole thing, like that's what that situation was. So I probably wouldn't spend that block, but with the ones that I was like the first situation, I would have a sit down and get to the bottom of all the things simply because
I think y'all may be past that if you said it's about 2-3 years old.
But we passed it, but at the same time you gotta
readdress it.
yeah.
But I mean, like,
it don't
sit
have to
down
be a
and figure
deep,
it out.
yeah.
What's to figure out? It's 2-3 years old now. Like, we need to address it.
And
This
go
is
on.
what I didn't like.
Yeah.
This is what I didn't like, and then maybe try to create a whole, a different,
Yeah.
relationship or
For sure.
regenerate some type of friendship there. But I think, as far as types of friends, we need to know
You need to know that
where
off rip.
people are aligned. Now, I've been loving that word lately. Where people belong in our life.
Yeah.
I have started to realize that I have a lot of things going on, man. Like a ton of things going on. And I don't have time for things that are not giving unto me. Partying and going out do not serve me. They ain't doing nothing but spending a whole bunch of money. Now, I love quality time, so hanging out and going to a bar or something like that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people want to kick it and drink and do a whole bunch of foolishness.
Buffoonery.
Buffoonery. I don't got time for that. I'm knocking on 30, and I ain't got it yet. And doing that ain't gonna never help me get it. I ain't saying that ain't something that we like to do as young people every now and then, but that's just not who I am every weekend. I ain't never been that type of person. I more care more about, like, hey, let's jump on a video game, play a game or something that's a hobby. Let's go hoop.
Yeah.
Let's sit down and have a conversation. Let's throw something on the grill, boy. You know what I mean? Put them Grandmaster 3000 grill masters on. Hey, I don't all that
Yeah.
other stuff. I'm straight on. So understanding your types of friends and not being surprised when people show you who they is, cause you already knew that, boy.
Yeah. And as far as that party friend goes, I knew that. I definitely knew that. But I was trying to force it and make it be.
Something deeper.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Cause I ain't never been a person that just felt like I just had to have people around. Some people don't know how to be alone. And I don't know why I was trying to. I honestly don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I be letting them go, baby. I see you when I see you and where I see you. I be knowing who be for me, and who really just around for the ride, and I be cool with either way.
Yeah.
You just ain't fit to get the opportunity to piss me off.
Not my rubber band.
Yeah, I seen it pop, girl. I was dope for a minute. Someone moving behind your head.
Not
Yeah.
popped.
Yeah, my failed friendship happened too when I got to be an adult, and I can't say I didn't see it coming, cause I kept being warned, but I don't listen. I'm one of those people where, almost like what you said, that person said, you ain't never done nothing to me. I'm an individual where I give people opportunity to show me who they are, and I'm gonna believe you until you show me something that's different. So I had a relationship where, I got to this space and we would spend every single day together. Kicking it, laughing, talking, music, God. I got to a space where I was like, I consider these people like part of my family. And I'm very toxic. I jump into things really quick.
In love in 3 days.
These people,
2 days.
in love, baby. I love y'all, man. These my dogs. These my dogs. Understood, like I love hanging with people older. I think we had a conversation about hanging with older people. They weren't that old. They weren't at your grandma age. But I love being in spaces where people are older than me, because I'm going to learn so much than I would normally learn or be able to talk about or be able to discuss with people that's like younger than me or just like my age. So these people were older than me. And then I realized that everybody don't have the same values. I value love, like family, God, friendships, being honest, being responsible, being dependable. My values are like, I could literally, if we were talking about my values, you could literally talk about You remember how the kids used to write essays at school and they get an award for? That's me. I'm not doing nobody. I'm not going outside. I ain't doing nobody bad. I tiptoe right there by that line. I'm a Scorpio. I tiptoe by that line, but I ain't never gonna put somebody in a position who was dependent on me and just fail them for selfish reasons. I could never love you and do you bad the way I seen that person do people in their circle bad.
So you wouldn't spin a block with that person?
Absolutely
That's what I'm
not.
gathering.
Absolutely not. And it's not that I don't love them. I know, like, when people do things that's messed up, it's because that person hurting. That person hurting. They got some things that they going through that they not dealing with. I want more for that person. I hope that person be successful. I hope they eat. I'm cheering from afar.
That's
but
how
I just
am.
can't rock with you. I can't sit. You can't sit at this table.
Cheering for people.
And I ain't coming over there. But if I walk by that mug, I wave like, hey, glad to see you doing well. But I ain't reaching out. Ain't gonna be no talking. I ain't gonna speak bad. But I just can't rock with you. You know how I'm gonna leave y'all? I'm gonna leave you with this quote on relationships, because that person did a combination of things that was very interesting.
This the weekly heat?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna leave you with that quote in a relationship. No, we ain't getting into the weekly heat yet. But you got to be careful the people you let in your circle, because who they value, the people that's closest to them. If that person can lay beside somebody every night and do them bad, what you think they'll do to you? Can't be no business partner with you. Can't be no business partner with you. They can't be no honest and true friend to you, because they do the person who is meant to love them, who they've selected to be in their space. They do them bad. So I can't. That's a non-negotiable for me as a friend. If you get out here and you get the embarrassing people,
that's a whole different type. See, and thankfully I never experienced that. Like I said, that situation, I was kind of thrown off by it, but I never experienced that. Like, as a whole, I would say that was a good friendship, which is why I would be open to, but I ain't never really just been just out here bad by no friends before. Not like that.
Hey, that situation, folk were lying on me, had me tired and stuff I ain't even know I was in. I'm at out playing the game. I'm at out playing the game.
You don't know what's going on.
I'm at the crib. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused when it comes to light.
I also feel like people grow to, well, now some things is just who they are. Like, they just don't change. But I feel like sometimes some people, people can change and be better. And I say that because, like, it goes back to me saying I wasn't always the best friend that I needed to be, But I've gone through experiences. I've learned. I was never like a trifling friend, and I never had trifling friends. But people
Well, you
grow.
did. You had one.
Who?
The party friend.
You
had one. That was trifling. We ain't gonna tell all that. That was trifling.
But she was trifling. But before that, I never really had any like just horrible friends. But you just learn and you grow as a person and you get better. But like I said, sometimes people just are who they are. Like what you saying about the person doing people bad, that might just be who that person is.
But hurt people.
That's true too.
Okay, let me switch the flow a little bit. What makes a good friend? What are the qualities of a good friend?
I think it go back to kind of what we hit on in a previous episode about, for me, like being there, listening. I need friends like you that's gonna be honest, not be a yes man. Like, a real friend not gonna just support you while you out here acting crazy. They gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and when I say, okay, so like, they may support you in the sense of like the situation that I was in. They wanted me to be happy, but they didn't agree with that situation at all. Like, they was like, no, that's not, you don't even need to be in it.
That's me.
But it's your life, you grown.
Hey,
if
I
you
love
happy.
you. You happy, you love it. I like.
So
I
kind of like
love
with the
it.
situation when I text you and you like, I hope you enjoyed your time.
Yeah.
But so like that. Be supportive, but don't just be a yes man. Just tell
Yeah.
But I also feel like friends need to pay attention to detail. You need to know your friend. Like, if I talk to you, I'm gonna be able to tell if you like having a bad day or something,
Right.
and ask you like, you good? You want to talk about it? But just to like brush it off and like just not care, for me that's a problem.
For me, I need trying to figure out how to put it. A great friend to me is not, because we did talk about it in the previous episode about being dependable. You need to be dependable. You need to be, you need to care. But I think people are very selfish, not like where they got to be takers. Selfish in a way where they hoard the conversation. Like you
Make it about
only,
them?
yes, the conversation is always about you. If I'm trying to talk to you and engage with you and like connect and express myself as well, it always turns back to you. People weird. And I know it's a thing that's been taught to people. Like that they have been taught this. They've experienced this for so long. They don't really know that they're doing something that's wrong. But I can't. It's a lot of relationships that I'm in where I'll be talking to people and I can't talk to you.
I can't talk to you.
Yeah,
I can't talk to you.
I
You
can't
ain't
talk to
hearing
you.
me.
You ain't hearing me.
You
You're not
listening to
hearing me.
respond, not to understand.
Listen to respond, not to understand. And it's a lot of relationships that I got where I don't feel seen, I don't feel heard, I don't feel loved in the way that I want to be loved. I got a couple solid relationships.
That's why you left that group chat.
Yeah, in a sense. But the group chat for me, because I love those people, they kept throwing me back in it even though I was leaving. I love everybody in that group chat. And I hate to keep returning back to the group chat because I could just tell y'all this in the group chat. Don't make none, he ain't tripping. But for me, is that what are we really chasing? Like, what are we really on? What are we really trying to do? Because it's things out here that need to be done. We got families. I just don't know if my values align with everybody in the group chat. Because I value friendship. I'm going to be there for you. They failed on that. You was a part of it, but I kind of understood.
I told you.
You told me you failed on that.
And I still sent my little thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, and all. But I think people just want to have a good time, and I don't want to just be having a good time all the time. I want us to be trying to get it.
Yeah.
I want to feel supported. I want to be heard. I want to feel seen. And I just don't, those relationships don't give me the feeling that I get with the people that I know really love me and want me to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the easiest way I could put it without being disrespectful, because I love them people. They all good to me. I want to be successful, but I just ain't gonna continue to spend my time and engaging in things that don't align with what I'm trying to do, what I'm on.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, well, we could go on and on and on this.
Yeah, we could.
So.
I don't even think we done with this topic. We
Probably
got
not.
to spin the block back on this one.
Yeah, we definitely got to give another part to this.
Yeah, we got to get another part to this, because this ain't, we just touching the tip of the iceberg when we talk about this. And our own personal developments as friends, that is kind of, to me, aligned with who we are. And your development with who you are going to make you a better friend. It's going to make you a better daughter, a better sister, a better wife. All the above.
Everything.
So and what's so crazy with the thing we talked about with that group chat situation, that made me reflect on, like, what do I want? What do I want for people? Who do I want to be as a person? And I'm trying to increase all the relationships that I think need to be better. I've been trying to do my part. I'll send randoms, like, I hope you have a good day. I don't always, and I'm super busy. We talking about my schedule this morning. I'm super busy, but I'm gonna do what I can, put the effort in.
Yeah, you do.
It's your responsibility as a friend. How am I ask you to be better if I can't?
It's true. That's true. So we'll have to pick up on this.
We got to spin back.
Got to.
Got to spin back. We ain't got the time today, but we got to spin back.
It's a lot.
Weekly.
No, yo,
No?
ick.
My
What's your ick? What's your...
Oh yeah, I'm sure trying to end it because
Dang, she
My
don't want to talk
ick.
to y'all no more. Y'all see how she do?
I just don't know about y'all yet. Are y'all? Tell me that somebody. Tell me that somebody. Boom,
What's your
boom,
ick,
boom.
man? What's your ick, man? What's your ick, man?
What's my ick? What's my ick?
You was complaining about needy people earlier. Is that an ick or you was just
I
complaining?
was talking about that this week. People who are just too needy. Why are you so needy? People who they always need to be in your face. They always need you for validation. That goes back to what I was saying some time ago about being an individual. I can't stand animals that are needy. Our dog is so needy, dog.
Yo, dog, she just want to be up on.
If I'm sitting over here,
Kyrisha just want to be.
if I'm sitting over here and I see you looking at me begging for attention, bro, that's gonna piss me off.
Well, you
I've
don't
always
need
been
no
like that.
dog.
Don't want it. Can't get rid of it, but don't want it. Yeah.
Dang, so your ick is needy people.
Needy people. What's your ick?
My ick is boys that be like, hun, don't say that to me. And I know, fellas, y'all feel like y'all can't do nothing because social media say that everything's sassy. A man can't do nothing without it being sassy. But that right there, I ain't even saying it's sassy because it's just annoying. Don't say that to me. How you doing, hun? How's your day, hun? What's wrong, hun? Why are you saying that to me?
I'm dead.
Shut up.
Hun.
Like, I don't like that. That's a ick. Stop. Don't say that to me.
I feel you on
Please.
that. That's your ick for the week. I feel you on that one. Okay. Well, this is going to be a 2-part series episode because I don't feel like we got to really, really hit some stuff. Okay, so let's wrap it up with the weekly heat. I like when you say it.
Weekly heat. Hey, weekly heat.
Whew. Oh, I like this one.
What you got, hun?
Don't piss me off. I like this one.
Give it to us.
And I think this is going to tie with what we said about like friendships, failed friendships, being a good friend, the qualities of a good friend. And I think, again, that comes with personal development. And I want to leave you with this week. Don't scramble your experiences into a narrative that works for you. I think a lot of the times something happens and the first thing we come into our mind is we trying to figure out how I can get out of there by saying this. Or this happened, but then we try to make it like something stronger for us. That is toxic. Don't scramble your experiences into a narrative to work for you. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. Stand on that. Own up to that. If I did something that wasn't intentional, make it clear that wasn't intentional on my part. I can be better, but don't scramble that. Because don't they call that narcissism?
Yeah.
That's being a narcissist. Don't sit up and act like you didn't do what
gaslighting?
Yeah, gaslighting, whatever, all of the above. Don't sit up and try to make that person think that, okay, this didn't happen. That definitely happened. You definitely did that. I blew it. I failed. I made a mistake. That's the difference between, because everybody gonna make mistakes. Well, I think we were talking about being human earlier. You're gonna make a mistake. Don't scramble those experiences and to gaslight somebody that's not what happened. You did that. You made a mistake. Own up to that. And just be better, man. Because we ain't got it yet. But we gonna get it, baby.
Get it.
We can't get it if we ain't being honest.
Period. Stop all that lying.
Stop all that lying.
Stop that lying. I'm gonna get
What our folks used to say when we was young, you get a lie bump on your tongue. It's a little lie bump.
Could you say lie?
Tell a lie.
You could say lie?
Nah, my mom
You
gonna
say
tear that butt up. Tell the story.
I could say lie, I think.
I could.
I don't think I ever got in trouble for saying lie.
But pull back up on us. We got more to talk about as far as
Pull up
friends,
on
friendships, how to be a better person, how to be a better individual, and that carries on into every other relationship. So we gonna talk about friends, and when you come back, bring your friend.
Drop something in the comments as far as friends, what y'all want us to hit on, talk about. Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us. We gonna do it. But until then, next week.
I be damned if I don't get it for my children's children. And that's real.
And I just wanna tell you.
Tell the truth, how I feel, like I'm the only only one that's real. Can't be the only one that feels like holding you real tight till midnight. Tell me how you miss free throws, that's 3 points on the field. You think about another nigga, wanna be unfair for you, you're confused.